Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Under the Influence.
Yes, sir. It's episode 46.
46. As always, I'm Big Cass.
And I'm that guy, PM.
We're here for another installment.
Another episode. We're going down them roads again.
Like and subscribe.
All that good shit.
Comment,
hit that notification
share,
bell.
Notify. Blase Scoop.
Excuse me as I get my stuff together. There we go. All right, there we go.
Ain't better at all. Alright. Wasn't feeling hard licorice this evening.
What you got there?
Some type of margarita.
Uh-oh.
And I also didn't want no wine. I don't drink beer, so I went with a few of those.
Hell yeah.
I bought a pint of tequila just in case it didn't do the trick though. So,
So you got backup.
I got back in case it don't work the way it's supposed to work.
Nothing wrong with that.
I got back up, but hopefully it do.
Hell
I
yeah.
don't want no trouble. I didn't get up in the morning to go work out. So
Oh, and excuse us for being late this week.
yeah,
I went on a
jet setter
vacation.
over here.
Yeah, shout out to my cousin Glenn, you know what I'm saying? He took nigga to Vegas and shit, so
Yeah,
I'm very grateful and thankful for that.
PN spent $420 under the Vegas lights.
It was good too. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're recording a little late this week. So it might be up a day or so late, but nothing crazy. We'll get to it. We'll take care of it.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. First and foremost, rest in peace, DJ K. Slay.
DJ K. Slay. He was 55,
55.
right?
He been battling COVID for like four or 5 months now.
Yeah.
And he got the best of him.
Right.
So, icon in the hip-hop field.
Hell yeah.
Been go all the way back to breakdancing and graffiti artist. So
Pioneer.
yeah, rest in peace to him.
Rest in peace. You fuck with 90 Day Fiance?
I've seen it. That's my man on there with no neck, right?
Yeah. Big head. Yeah, okay. But on that, I think he was on the same season as this couple. It's Robert Springs and Annie Francisco. She's a Dominican, and dude's from New York. He's a black dude, ponytail pulled back with braids.
Okay.
Well,
He passed.
no, they had another son, so they got a daughter and a son together.
Okay.
And their 7-month-old son, Adriel, he died of health issues.
Oh shit.
You know what I mean? So rest in peace to him.
Rest in peace to him. You remember the rapper Archie? We ready. We ready.
Oh shoot! Oh, I always thought that was a Pastor Troy song.
There's a rapper named Archie
I know what you're talking about.
Eversoul or something like that.
Yeah.
He passed.
Oh, rest in peace.
He
to him.
he was murdered
Oh, wow.
by his brother.
By his brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
No real details on any of that stuff, but rest in
That
peace,
sound
Archie.
like that Kevin Hart
Yeah.
deal, the movie he came out with.
Yeah, that was a good movie too. True story.
Rest in peace to Liz Sheridan. She was 93. She played the mother on Seinfeld.
Well, shit.
She was she was Jerry's mom.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure she did some other shit too, but that's what they highlight her for. So,
Okay.
but rest in peace to all them. You got any more?
I don't. That's all I got for
That's all I
people
got.
that have perished. So now that that's over with, let me get it rolling with this one here, man. You hear about that situation in the female prison?
Nah, I ain't heard nothing about the female.
Oh man, I got one for you then. New Jersey. It's a New Jersey prison. 2 women are reportedly pregnant by a trans woman that was housed in the women's facilities.
What? Okay. I can see how that can happen.
Yeah.
You know, But hey, who's really living large here?
He is. She, he.
Whatever pronoun it wants to go by.
Yeah, that motherfucker Fox in the hen house.
Where's Foghorn when you need it? Yeah. And say, hey boy.
See, but shit like this is where, and like you said, like I said, we talk about it all the time, but I don't care what you want to be, what you want to live, and how you want to live your life. But in certain instances, man, there has to be lines drawn.
True.
Because, I mean, think about it like this, right? That was a trans woman pre-op, because his equipment's still there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
So that's still,
somebody's pregnant.
It's still a man physically. That's still a man.
Yes. And biologically, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not a post-op. It doesn't. It hasn't had anything yet. So biologically, there's still a man with the working equipment of a man.
Right.
Now, this is my question, right? What, if any, thing is there in place to stop just a normal old nigga like me if I get in trouble from saying I identify as a woman and I need to go to the women's jail?
Nothing.
Because according to everybody, you can't tell me how I feel on the inside.
No, that's true.
And even though I haven't...
That's a good point.
And even though I haven't taken the steps to start any procedures to becoming a woman, I can say I've been broke and I haven't had the ability to, but I identify as a woman and I need to be sent to the women's jail. And then I just be in there with all the bitches.
Chilling.
I wouldn't be chilling. I'd be fucking like he was.
I know. But then on the other end, you'd be chilling too.
Yeah, no, chilling.
just chilling.
It appears women became pregnant from consensual sexual relationships with another incarcerated person. Now,
this is prison, not jail.
This is prison.
Okay.
The prisoners held at the Edna Mayhem Correctional Facility in Clifton, New Jersey, which has faced a long string of sexual harassment scandals. Yeah. The prison houses more than 800 inmates and began housing transgender women last year following a lawsuit brought by a trans inmate who lived in men's prison for 18 months in the American Civil Liberties Union lawsuit against New Jersey. So within a year, with them housing transgender inmates, two women became pregnant.
Hey, it is what it is. Now, I mean, how they go forward from that and what they do, that's on them. Yeah. I mean,
I'm with you. I won't.
It's like, what more can you say? It's like,
yeah,
it's evident, but
I won't say no. Cause I ain't gonna say no crazy shit like, oh, they shouldn't.
Nah, I mean, if that's what they're doing nowadays, this is what we're doing nowadays.
Yeah.
You know? But they see the evidence behind it. So
this is the thing. when shit like that's going on, man, you can't just start including stuff, people like that into already set situations. Okay. New things if y'all create new rules, new things have to be created.
Right. There has to be a separation of some sort.
Of some sort.
You know what I mean?
It needs to be their own wing or something to keep. This is prison. This is not about exclusivity and all that. Right. This is fucking prison.
That's crazy. See, I thought you was going to say guards. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. No, other inmates.
Other inmates, because they got an inmate walking around that motherfucker with a dick.
That's crazy.
Who apparently, after long enough, decided he might actually like some vagina. Even though he wants his own. He's taking it for a test drive. We took a few of them for a test drive. He was trying to see which one he should get. So he was trying out different versions. Yeah, I know. I know.
He said he gonna get a landing strip, the bikini wax and all that.
Call this one, take it for a test drive.
my pen to write. Take it for a test drive. That's what it is.
Nah, it's the same way I feel about sports
Sports definitely.
and shit like that. But there has to be.
Some
I
type
don't
of
know,
balance.
man.
No, it needs to be pioneers of the game
Make their
because
own
this
league.
is new.
Yeah.
So you need your own league with your own,
Yeah.
specifics. You know what I'm saying? So that way, when what I'm saying, what do you say? The biological peoples want to, if they want to partake, they know what they're getting into. You know what I mean? And it's not like you're saying exclude yourself, but
No.
include yourself in another way. You know what I'm saying?
And I look at it like this, right? It's not an inclusion thing. Sports is set up so that people of like-minded abilities go against each other.
Exactly.
Look at boxing.
Yeah.
There's weight classes.
Yeah.
There's
Same with wrestling.
yeah.
Um,
It's so
pretty much everything.
yeah. It's so my 400-pound ass can't just go in there and beat the dog shit out of a 92-pound nigga.
No,
It's set up to where I would be facing someone.
that's the same size or equivalent. Even if they're shorter than you, they're about the same size.
Yes.
Right.
That's so this ain't got shit to do with exclusivity and none. I can't goddamn it get mad right now and say I identify as a featherweight boxer, and then a motherfucker just got to let me who box in the featherweight division. Does not know, nigga, that ain't what you weigh, bro.
I wonder if somebody's gonna try that too.
I identify as.
Featherweight. That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh man, I got a tipsy kindergartner, man.
Oh shit. All right, I'm listening.
Kindergartner brings tequila to school and shares with his friends. This is a kindergarten student in Michigan reportedly brought a pre-mixed tequila beverage to school and shared it with 4 friends.
The kindergartner.
Yep.
This nigga loaded.
This is a child at the Grand River Academy in Livonia. That's what this looks like to me. I'm going to say Livonia. It says here the child reportedly brought a small plastic bottle of alcohol with more than 10% alcohol in it. The mother of the
But a cocktail.
Yeah. The mother of one of the students said the school contacted her on Thursday, April 14th, where her 5-year-old daughter was one of the 4 students that shared the drink.
Shit.
She was told her daughter was fine, but the school did not know much of the alcohol she had drank.
Yeah.
Said that the school principal sent out a letter to the community later that day, saying that the school leaders used proper medical protocols when the issue was discovered and alerted parents. He said that also that disciplinary measures will be taken. And it says a spokesperson for the school said that single-serve alcoholic beverage was marketed as an adult lemonade. So it said no students became ill and needed medical attention. Well, I can understand that.
The kid thought he was just bringing a little juicy juice for his friends.
Yeah, it says lemonade. I'm bringing my friends some lemonade to school.
And it was not.
Hey,
It was spiked. It was a Mike's Hard lemonade, little tequila in that motherfucker. Okay.
he said milk, lemonade, round the corner,
fudges,
fudges,
man. You know,
He got to the lemonade part.
you know, have you heard of the preacher nigga that they call the Nature Boy
The nature boy.
in Atlanta?
No.
He's basically like a black nigga that's been running a cult.
Huh? Okay.
Yeah, man. I've been hearing a little buzz about him for the last few months. Well, he was just arrested on rape. A suspected cult leader has been arrested on rape and false imprisonment charges in DeKalb County.
Uh-huh.
Eglo Bishop is known as God, Nature Boy, and Master Chief,
Oh.
among other names. However, the reported leader of Carbon Nation, has been accused of sending explicit pictures, also known as revenge porn, rape, and false imprisonment. His supporters say the accusations are false and the arrest is an organized attack by law enforcement. But yeah, from what I understand, he's a black cult leader down there in Atlanta.
Nah, I never heard of the nature.
But down there in Georgia.
That's crazy.
Apparently, you can't just say Atlanta for everything that happens in Georgia.
Okay. But speaking of cult leaders, so this happened in Vegas. It was like, I got a lot more shit about Vegas too.
Yeah.
But this one happened because it goes right along with what you're talking about. So it's 4 of us, and we all down in the casino, walking around, you know what I'm saying, gambling. My little young nephew, he's following me around like, what should I play? I'm like, play whatever, you know what I'm saying? Showing him how to do the ropes or whatever. So he gets to playing the game, and I kind of, meander about the same area and shit and sat across. Next thing I know, I hear somebody talking to him, and I'm like, what? He's like, the dude's like, yeah, man, I know you hoop, this, that, the other. How you break your ankle or just that sprain your ankle or something like that. So by him saying that, I thought maybe he knew him. You know what I'm saying? It's be out of town. You can see somebody you know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But dude got to talking more. He came to the point where he said, yeah, man, so, I'm a spiritual warrior, man, and, pretty much I'm God.
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying? You call me God and this, that, the other. And then he started talking about he got soldiers and this, that, the other. And so my cousin came up to me and he's like, man, I don't like these machines here, man. I was like, I don't either, but we ain't about to leave this little nigga here with him.
Not talking to God.
You know what I'm saying?
That's not what we doing.
So we circled by one time, see what he was talking about some more, just get closer. And they was, don't know what he was talking about. He was on some bullshit. He was, what I'm saying? He had a busted lip. He had dreads and shit. So then we went over there and got him. And we was like, hey, man, we about to go do this. Come on with us. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, all right, bet. Then when he came, he's like, man, this nigga was just talking and talking. I said, bro, he's a youngster, you know what I'm saying, 21. I was like, you got to tell motherfuckers.
Like that to get on.
To get on, or you need to move. You know what I'm saying? You never know what he's on. You know what I'm saying? Even though you're talking about he's a warrior guy, he could be on some funny shit.
Yeah.
Or he could be on some gully shit. You know what I'm saying?
You never know.
You never know, man. But shit.
They're trying to get him sex trafficking.
Boy, anything, you know what I'm saying?
Speaking of sex trafficking people.
Uh-oh.
You remember the rapper Cash Out? He had a little couple of songs. The big one was Cashing Out. I'll never forget that his big single was called Cashing Out by artist Cash Out.
I hope that's what he did, because I ain't never heard of him.
It was a hit single, but I always thought the nigga was trash. And he had like a song or two after that, but he wasn't my cup of tea, but I remember him.
Okay.
Well, according to the incident reports, Cash Out and 4 others formed Pyrez Music Group LLC to promote the rapper's music and brand. However, the defendants are accused of using the company to coerce, entice, and recruit young women to engage in commercial sexual activity. The women were allegedly promised to move up in the company's ranks faster while receiving compensation for sex acts. Cash Out is facing 13 counts, including racketeering, trafficking a person for sexual servitude, rape, aggravated sodomy.
Aggravated sodomy?
Aggravated sounds like angry, but yeah. The incident cites events that allegedly occurred in a hotel room on Fulton Institutional Boulevard. He's accused of whipping one of the girls. One of the girls he allegedly recruited. He also faces charges of keeping a place of prostitution. He can face up to 25 years to life. Goddamn Cash Out. Aggravated sodomy.
Man, I think I remember that song.
I'm cashing out.
I remember that.
Yeah.
He's cashing out too. He about to cash out in prison.
Do not pass go.
You're gonna be assing out.
Do not collect.
Give a little whistle.
Aggravated sodomy.
That's what's gonna happen to him. You're gonna be chocolate thunder.
Racketeering, trafficking a person for sexual servitude, rape, and aggravated sodomy.
Jesus.
It's a lot of shit, man. What's wrong with these niggas, bro?
I don't know, man.
What's wrong with these niggas and
I don't know. But I know that somebody's mad that their shipment didn't get to them.
What happened? Which one you got?
That happened on 420 of all days.
Which one?
I-70 in Missouri. 500 pounds.
500-pound car accident.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had it right here. I had it here somewhere.
There's 500 pounds of cannabis flower spilled across Interstate I-70 in Missouri on 420.
500-pound rig, yep.
After a 3-vehicle crash that ended in drug trafficking charges.
Yep.
The 2 Mexicans, and then they had another woman with them too, or something like that. 2 dudes and a woman. So they must have all been Hispanic. Says according to the local news, Highway Patrol believes a semi-trailer swerved to avoid another crash, and a pickup behind it rear-ended the semi, while another semi veered off the road and hit the pickup truck.
Yep.
Yeah. It says the Highway Patrol says that all the marijuana was in the pickup truck.
Yep.
Oh, here it is. My bad. The men were arrested and charged. Yeah, so 2 men and a woman, and they were from Mexico.
Yep.
They were charged and arrested with drug trafficking, and all 3 suffered moderate injuries. They didn't say nothing about the woman.
Yeah, no, they didn't. They said the 2 men, ages 32 and 34, no names released, were being charged with felony first-degree drug trafficking and also charged with reckless driving.
Crazy.
So, yeah, could be punished with 30 years, yeah.
Look what the Missouri State Highway Police did. So they say it took more than 1 patrol car to haul all 500 pounds off to the station, where they took photos of the dank pile.
Of course, yeah. I just had a picture of it. I had a picture of the pile.
That's fucking crazy.
Niggas is fucked up. Yeah, no, I saw that shit. I said, man.
Wish I was behind that truck. You know, some people got away with something. They had to get away with something, man. That's fucked up.
Yeah, boy. I tell you what. If I'd have been behind that truck, they'd only seized about 150, whatever I couldn't fit in my truck, because I'm out of here.
Hell yeah.
Nigga, I am trying to get little. You hear me?
So I wonder how many people did actually get something off of it.
I'd imagine, they'd have had to, bro.
If they wasn't like on one of those steep incline high interstate parts, you know what I mean?
Hey, it's been a rough day for marijuana.
Another one?
A woman was arrested after police say her vehicle ran out of gas on the interstate in Tennessee. And she left behind her truck that contained 229 pounds of marijuana.
Somebody didn't make sure they was going to run it right. Who the fuck doesn't get gas?
According to the reports, the car was driven by a 54-year-old woman, Catherine Mardich, and was driving, been headed behind abandoned. Who's the state police department? Yeah. So they ran out of gas, left her behind. Officers smelled marijuana come from the vehicle and conducted a search and found 229 pounds of marijuana in boxes, also $18,000 in cash.
Ooh.
She was charged with possession of controlled substance with intent to deliver, manufacture, or sell.
Ooh. Jesus. Hey.
She showed back up with gas as the police were completing the search.
Damn. Somebody must have tipped him off.
No, her shit was chilling, and they stopped to. Oh man.
So she ran out of gas. She left her shit open.
Yeah. Oh. She was driving and had been hit. The car she was driving had been hit after being abandoned on I-55. So basically, she ran out of gas. Somebody hit it.
Oh.
Transportation workers then moved the car to a nearby address to safely complete a crash report and eventually tow the vehicle. Police then learned that the car had run out of gas and the driver left behind. She showed up as the police were completing the crash report. Officers told her the vehicle would be towed, and she told the police to go on ahead inside the car. After they smelled the marijuana coming from the vehicle, they conducted a search, and they found the 229 pounds and $18,000 in cash.
Damn.
So she just had all around bad day. She ran out of gas, left the car, and then some stranger ran into a car full of weed and $20,000 in cash, essentially.
That's crazy.
People, the
Well,
one thing.
So that's some bad luck right there, though.
Yeah.
Because she went to go get the gas, but she should have had the
She
nerve.
should have had gas.
She should have had the gas if she had that much shit on her. And money. That and money, though, you know what I mean? So she should have took her ass
to the goddamn petrol station.
You know, some dude flipping his wig right the fuck now. He is flipping his
20
shit.
stickers and 229 pounds.
Ooh-wee.
Nigga.
That's fucking crazy.
Bad day for the reefers.
How you feel about this, man?
What's up?
So, this is Dwayne Haskins' parents.
Yeah.
Not attending the funeral because they
never met his wife
or spoke to her. And what their reasoning is because they don't want it to be the first time meeting her and speaking to her at an event as such.
Well, then you go down there a day or two before.
Yeah.
And you spend a day or two with your dead son's now grieving widow so that you get to know her, and then you attend your child's fucking wedding. Funeral.
Funeral. Yeah.
You fucking weirdos.
I
saw that story, and it rubbed me such a wrong way. I ain't even write it down.
But that's one of the reasons I wrote it down, because the way it rubbed me, I'm like, why wouldn't you go meet this? Why didn't you try to meet her before?
And even if you didn't meet her before, because I understand how the shit would be sometimes. I don't agree with it,
right?
But I understand how it should be sometimes.
Right.
If they met while he was on the other side of the country playing, and they went and eloped, and it just hasn't been back to see money. He's 24 years old.
Yeah,
man.
no
24-year-old
shit. Especially him being in the NFL and training all the time and shit.
I got married when I was 24 years old. Sometimes you just don't. You don't include people in shit. You just do shit. So I get that. I get how that could happen. But there's no way in the world I would let that stop me from going and seeing my child.
Right. Being sent away.
And then if they're not going to the funeral, that means they probably don't have anything to do with the planning of the funeral.
Right.
Or any of that shit. Which I'm not cool with that either.
Right. But that's his spouse, so.
Yeah, no. But did the story say she told them not to come?
No.
That's what I read the story to see if she was being like
telling them not to come. That's what I thought was too. That's why I looked into it, and I was like, I get it from a moral aspect, but
man, I go down.
This is just you know what I mean. Unless y'all gonna have the body transported back to y'all, and y'all have another,
But even with that, bro, that's his wife, and he love that girl.
Right.
And you ain't got no reason to like hate her or nothing crazy like that. Fly down that motherfucker 2-3 days before the funeral and spend a few days with the woman that loved your son.
Exactly. You know what I mean? But I just wanted to see how you felt about that one, because I felt
like they fucking tripping.
Hell yeah.
I feel like they tripping. Hard than a bitch. Almost as hard as this nigga.
Who that?
Let me tell you about this goofy shit.
All right.
Black mayor proclaims April Confederate History Month in a Tennessee town. Look at this coon.
Are those who's
What?
behind him?
White folk?
And are those hoods?
No.
Okay, the way the picture looked like they had hoods.
No, they got
on.
hats and shit on.
And
They
he
got
just-
Confederate flags.
Okay. Well, I mean, what is he propagating on this?
Black Tennessee mayor declared April Confederate History Month while surrounded by white members of the Sons of the Confederate Veterans, which says it celebrates the history of the Confederacy while denouncing racism.
What?
You can't. It's,
Okay, that's why
yeah,
I'm not gonna feed into the bullshit on that.
yeah.
But damn,
Livingston Mayor Curtis Hayes, who appears to be nonpartisan with no record of any party affiliation, signed a proclamation last week with members of the Sons of the Confederate Veterans in its Tennessee-based group comprised of male descendants of Confederate soldiers. Overton County News reported. The SCV members described the Civil War as the Second American Revolution meant to preserve liberty and freedom. To state that the group is benevolent, non-political, non-racial, and non-sectarian. The Sons of the Confederate Veterans neither embrace nor expose acts of ideologies of racism or religious bigotry, and further condemn the misuse of the sacred symbols and flags to conduct the same, according to the group's website. Despite the group's claims that it has repeatedly been criticized for allegedly trying to push the narrative that slavery wasn't at the forefront of the Civil War, Hayes' office and the SCV did not immediately respond to the Hayes, who has served as a mayor for more than 15 years,
oh wow,
has previously been recognized by the NAACP, receiving the group's Diversity Award at the Cokeville Branch of Freedom Fund Award program last year. Yeah.
that's fucked up. Hey, that's his world, man. He's making it. He's making it.
Him no more white man, boy. Ain't no way in the world. That'd be like, bro, that would literally be like trying to honor the Klan and take the racism out of it. We ain't agreeing with the racism in the Klan. We just talking about the morals that it stood on. Like, that's what they saying.
The South.
Yeah, no, nigga.
And slavery wasn't the forefront. We're not gonna put them first.
Yeah,
It was about the South.
it was about the South. It's about the goddamn industrial situation with the slaves. Y'all went to war.
We ain't talking about cotton. We talking about
We
the
ain't
South.
talking about cotton, boy.
The South.
Talking about the South. What happened was them niggas wanted y'all to stop having slaves because they couldn't compete with y'all industrially, because up here they was having to pay niggas, and down there y'all just had free fucking labor, so they couldn't.
So we gotta make this playing board even.
Yeah. And since we know that the slavery shit ain't gonna cut it, man, y'all got to let the slaves go, man. And they said absolutely not.
This is the South.
It's the South, and we will do as the South does. Oh my God.
My guy apparently hasn't seen The Hateful Eight.
Man, that dirty nigga there, boy.
Oh my goodness.
He's a dirty coon. All right. My bad.
He good.
Oh man.
Oh shit, man. It's a good time to kick him up, man. I got Vegas shit, dog. This is shit that happened while we was there.
Oh, okay. My bad. I'm trying to make sure I didn't lose this story because it's next. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna run these out. Like I said, this gonna spill into probably many episodes. The more I remember. So we get there on the trip. We walking. We hear screaming, hollering, "Help me! Help me!" We going closer to the help me. It's 4 officers on a woman. They got her hog tied and pent back.
What she done did?
I don't know what she did, but whatever she did, wasn't nobody helping her because she did it. And she was screaming, "Help me, try to kill me." She's like, "Nah." Everybody else is just walking past her like, "Nah, you did that shit." So we just left her alone too. This shit.
Oh, wow.
So then from there we get this Lyft driver, a little African dude. He probably about 5'3", 5'4". He gets to talking to us, talking about, "Yeah, man, my grandmother, she was 6'4". My grandfather, he was something. And I'm short as shit. He said, all my brothers are taller than me.
He ain't your daddy, nigga.
All my brothers are taller than me. He said, my sons, they taller than me. My wife, she's 5'10". They call her Giraffe Mommy. And shit like that, right? He's talking about how one of his sons done bucked up against him. He said, shit, I didn't want to fight that nigga. I'm lazy. He said he whooped my ass, but I'm lazy too. I don't want to fight. Then you heard the term kick rocks.
Yeah.
We in this lift. I look over. It's this dude. Just I don't know if he lost all his money, anything. He just over there, literally just
kicking rocks.
Kicking rocks.
Yeah.
Like he's
sad.
He's all by himself. It's kind of darkly lit, and all you can see is his figure, and you can hear the rocks.
That nigga sad. Hey, that nigga was good and sad.
Oh man. Then get back to the hotel, dog. Like as soon as we get back, so we got this game that we've been playing since we were little called That's You.
Okay.
You see somebody who's fucked up or in an odd situation, hey, that's you right there. What you doing over there?
What you got going on?
I hear my cousin say, "Paul, that's you." And I didn't pay no attention because I didn't see it. He seen it come around the corner because it was some glass.
Okay.
Why was it motherfucking Reno, Lieutenant Dangle? Them shorts?
Them shorts.
They were shorter than them shorts.
Oh, shit.
This nigga
nuts was gonna fall out.
He had a nut slip.
There's no way around that.
I was like, what the fuck? His homeboy was like, hey, put those up. And they were from the other side, but you know what I'm saying? Hey, it was.
He said indecent is indecent. Put them things away.
It was traumatic, bro.
Put them nuts away.
So he got me with him, right? But then the end of the night, we was like, ain't nothing else gonna happen. We walk into the elevators and shit. Out of nowhere, this motherfucker comes kicking like Michael Jackson around the corner, right? And he's got this like disturbed Benny from Benny and June look.
Okay.
My nigga Johnny Depp, yeah. So he got that look, right? And his hair, he's looking at us through the mirrors and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? So he's standing in the elevator. I talk to my cousin, like, that's you, because then he's doing the Pootie Tang, not the Pootie Tang, but the white version of Pootie Tang. When at the end when he was like Pootie Tang needs to walk like this, that's how he was doing. So we pressed the button. Tell me why this weird motherfucker hopped on the same elevator as us and just stood there for a minute and didn't press no number.
He was coming to gig it with y'all, nigga.
No. After a minute, he pressed 9, and then he just stood there like this.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
Hey, that nigga fried. He fried.
Man, it was a trip, bro.
Fried down, laid to the side, nigga.
It was a trip. That's a little bit of I'm going to give him for now, because shit, boy, it gets worse.
Hey, you know, Vegas is a different world, baby.
Whole different world.
Man, an officer, it's a black officer, has been cleared in the killing of a newborn. I actually have to agree with him on this one, as The dad used the newborn as a shield in a police shootout with the police.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
This dirty motherfucker grabbed the baby.
It's in Harrison County, Mississippi. The officer who was involved in the tragic death of the 3-month-old LaMelo Parker nearly a year ago will not face any charges related to the shooting. After a full deliberate investigation, the shooting of Eric Smith, which was the father, and LaMelo Parker, the circumstances as they existed at the time of the shooting, the grand jury finds no criminal conduct on behalf of the law enforcement officers involved. According to the police, Smith killed his ex-girlfriend, Christian Parker, 32, and her 26-year-old nephew, Brandon Parker, in the East Baton Rouge parish earlier that day, then kidnapped the infant. Christian Parker was the mother of the infant. Smith fled east on I-10 with the baby into Hancock County, Mississippi somewhere, where deputies laid spike strips, causing Smith's vehicle to come to a stop in the middle of I-10 near marker 11. Which, according to the grand jury, which was compiled members of the jury, with the baby. Okay. Smith exited the vehicle with the baby clenched against his chest, using one hand, and held a gun in the other hand. Smith then raised the gun and shot in the directions of the officers parked behind the vehicle.
Damn.
And they fired back.
Of course.
Killing him and the baby.
And probably didn't know the baby was in his hands in the heat of the moment.
So I have to agree with them on that one, man.
That's kind of some psychological shit, evaluation that the officer has to go through.
Oh, no. He needs to go through some shit.
Yeah.
Because I know that man had no intentions on killing no damn 3-month-old baby.
Not at all.
But he was in, like you said, he was
in the heat of the moment.
In the heat of the moment, he was protecting himself because the man was shooting at them.
Exactly.
And ended up killing that baby.
Damn. Rest in peace, little baby.
Yeah, rest in peace, LaMelo Parker.
That's crazy. Was that his own son?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's dead too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
He deserved to be.
Yeah.
Because if he'd have lived after some shit like that, boy, I wish nothing but bad things on him. He had already killed the mama.
And her nephew. Was it nephew? Or
yeah, her nephew. Her nephew. So the baby's cousin.
Crazy.
Kidnapped the baby. They used the baby as a shield to shoot the police.
Damn. Selfish too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sad in a bitch.
I got another little story about a baby. I never forget these motherfuckers. Baby was born with 2 fully formed dicks.
I saw that story. Go ahead.
And they said it's a rare thing that happens. A baby was born with 2 penises, thanks to an extremely rare 2 fully formed penises, thanks to an extremely rare birth defect that only happens once in every 5 to 6 million babies.
Okay.
The condition is called diphtheria. Diphallia. Diphallia. So one motherfucker born with 2 dicks. Now this is the part that I just can't get jiggy with. I'd never forgive them.
Nope.
They removed one.
I know.
These motherfuckers removed the bigger one.
They said fuck his reproductive courses.
Why would they take the bigger dick?
I don't know.
Yeah, it was a doctor's room full of little dick ass doctors, and they was mad and they was jealous. They said, look at this big dick on this baby. We're gonna take this dick.
Matter of fact, he has 2 dicks.
He has 2 dicks. Why they so
Every
bad?
man's dream. Every man's dream. And you took one away, you took the bigger one.
I can get with taking one of the dicks.
Talk about spilling the beans.
Yeah. I can get with taking one of the dicks, man. I understand, just to make him normal. But why y'all take the bigger dick?
They, like you said, they had to be jealous. But imagine his story growing up too. I had a dick so big they cut it off.
Look like a baby arm holding an apple.
I made all of. They thought I had 3 legs.
Cut the bigger one off. Man, I'd never forget him, bro.
Nah.
When I got old enough, I'd sue him.
Defamation of character.
Yeah. Psychological something or another.
And it's written. It's on form.
It's all there.
We can't have no denials.
Psychological something, man. Ain't nowhere in the world this is alright.
We are cutting out the Hippocratic Oath and we are talking about this.
They done cut that baby's dick off. They done cut the baby's dick off.
Terrible. I saw that story too.
Since we speaking about the baby, we might as well talk about the baby.
What did? Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Shot that nigga.
Yeah.
Shot that intruder, or whatever it was.
Uh-oh.
My bad, people. I didn't turn to silence. Tripping. This pod. Yeah, the nigga. They said they not sure if still not quite sure if dude was an intruder. They said he like been known to kind of like wander around. But from what I understand, that nigga crib ain't a crib that you can just wander around to. Like, it's gated. It's
gated community. So
it's like his crib is gated. Like, it's an
it's
estate.
Okay.
You got a big ass crib. It's in North Carolina. It's a gated
around
estate.
there, you pretty much meddling if you ain't supposed to be there.
Yeah. He said I heard the police, the 911 call. They called the nigga, he's dude on the ground crazy. Y'all need to get here. I shot this nigga. He said, you did what? He said, I shot the nigga. He said, is he alive? He said, you hear him back there yelling. And the nigga on the ground,
Hell nah.
Hey, then the nigga put an Instagram post up the day after talking about had to shoot a nigga yesterday. It felt good to actually spare his life. I didn't.
Like the Walmart.
Yeah, he killed that nigga. I don't know why they keep playing with that boy, man.
Hey.
Man, if it ain't nobody else in this this game that they need to leave alone, that's the nigga they need to leave the fuck alone.
Yeah.
Bro, that nigga has no problem popping a nigga,
punching
fighting a nigga,
shit, slapping a nigga.
Slapping a nigga, no.
Was that him and the one dude in the jewelry store where the dude pants came off? Was that him?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
He beat the pants off that nigga. Dude eventually ended up passing, so rest in peace to him.
Oh, shit, for real?
Overdosed.
Oh,
His name was Cam Coldheart.
Yeah, Cam Coldheart, I remember that.
Yeah, he overdosed not too long ago.
Yeah, rest in
Probably
peace.
about 5-6 months ago.
That's crazy.
Like before he overdosed, he got beat out of his goddamn pants.
At the mall.
At the mall.
It was a jewelry store, right?
Yeah. And it was at the Gucci store.
Gucci store, okay. I knew it was a store.
I remember just recently he beat the dog shit out of his baby mama brother at that bowling alley.
Yeah. Which dude dropped the charges on that.
Yeah, he did. Danny Lay or Danny Lay's
or
brother.
something like that.
Danny Lay's the girl. That's his baby mama.
Okay.
I forgot the brother's name.
He's a non-factor.
Yeah, that nigga cut his hair because I guess he didn't appreciate the way they flung him around by his shit, and he dropped the charges.
He gotta come back for round 2.
Yeah, you might want to.
Ivan Drago. Speaking of which, about shootings and shit, you hear about this shit with A$AP Rocky?
What happened?
Yeah, they looking for him.
A$AP?
Yeah, it said something to be some parts of some murder or something. I seen it on 23-1 Lockdown. The dude was talking about how they going after A$AP Rocky right now.
Wow.
Yeah. Because he was talking about, well, shit, he got in trouble overseas.
Yeah, he got in trouble overseas.
The president had to get him back, and now he's getting in trouble here.
Wow.
But, yeah, I ain't get too far into it or what it's about, but I know it's about murder or some shit.
Well, that man's the luckiest nigga in the world. He done knocked up my whole girlfriend.
Yeah.
Nigga lucky, boy. He can beat whatever's going on, man. He got some good luck.
Yeah, he do.
Nigga knocked up my lady. I ain't mad at him or her, but you know.
She said it was consensual.
Yeah, things happen, man. People grow apart. Me and her,
People grow apart.
me and her weren't seeing eye to eye like we used to. So I mean, she went her separate way. You know, when we broke up, I told her I just want to see you happy. So I just didn't think she was gonna go be happy with that nigga.
She went to be happy ASAP.
And yeah, I didn't think it was gonna happen that quick. She know I love her though. Riri. She know I love her, man. People just grow apart, man. It happens, man. It happens.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it happens. Man, talking about the two dick baby. My note literally says two dick baby.
That's crazy.
Not know, right? That sounds terrible. I'm not going right into that story because no, I'm not after talking about a baby with two dicks. But I got one for you.
We will find out later why you didn't go into that story.
The cops are looking for a nigga for South Carolina. Cops hunting a South Carolina man accused of smashing plates of whipped cream into people's faces to go viral. This nigga doing like prank things.
He doing prank TikToks and shit and just smacking people
But
with
he do it with strangers. Nigga, look at the look on this nigga face in the surveillance video they got him. Look at how happy he looks. This nigga see, yeah.
like a kid in the candy store.
Yeah. The surveillance image released by the police showed the grinning suspect leaning up against the wall as he held a plate in one hand and a can of ammo in the other, whipped cream. One of his targets was a woman who was pushing her child in a stroller on the sidewalk.
Wow.
Police said they received multiple reports of similar incidences throughout the day.
Damn.
So now they're looking for this nigga because he is a serial whipped creamer. He might go to jail, but I'm pretty sure them videos is gonna do numbers.
Who was the one that just whooped his ass after that?
Man, I know, right?
We had to get him. I had to get him. I burned a whole bunch of calories that day getting that motherfucker. You be like, man, it's over. It'd be 2 hours later. I still be chasing this nigga. Shit. Hit me with a plate of cream. Fuck that.
Yeah. Hit that nigga with a motherfucker.
But I'm like, what, they supposed to laugh after that shit? He better be lucky he didn't get shot.
Yeah. Bro, that's the world we live in with this with the viral shit and all that
Everybody want to
shit.
do something over the top.
Yeah.
That's like the little dudes that be walking up to people talking about, you want a little Coke?
Yeah.
You want a little Coke? Yeah, actually got a little Coke in their pocket, a little Coke bottle.
I saw one dude was walking to the police and you want a little pot? Dude, what? You want a little pot? And the nigga was pulling a little bitty pot out of his bag and handed it to the cop. The cop said, man, come on, man. Oh, man. But yeah, this nigga's the whipped cream bandit, man.
Hell nah.
He looking for niggas, man. He looking for niggas. I think, oh, that's right. I got one. A little quick. They said Will Smith has been flooded with offers for movies. So
He has been?
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up.
And he said there's no shortage of people that want to work with the star.
I mean, he's not going to be canceled.
No.
He's going to be looked upon, sadly, for a while. But
Yeah, but not canceled.
not canceled. Who needs to be canceled is that wife.
Man.
Something wrong.
Talk about that toxic ass motherfucker.
Something wrong with her. It better be made pure gold with diamond cluster.
It's
But
gotta
he
be
a
made.
buster.
It's got to be made of more than that. I shouldn't even made of some of that special material they done found on the moon or something. Because that ain't going.
This is material off the moon?
Yeah, some special material they done found on the moon or
Oh,
something.
shit.
I need to know about it.
The fifth element.
But you hear about the New Jersey The law in New Jersey just passed. They just went legal with the marijuana.
Okay.
But they took it a step further, nigga. The police can smoke as long as they're not on duty.
That's fucking fair. They can drink?
Hey, look, I'm not mad at it.
No. I'm just saying they can drink. Why not? They should be able to partake too. Not all cops drink. You know what I mean?
I'm not mad at it.
And they'd probably be a lot more cool with motherfuckers if they. Oh man, come on now, y'all got to put that shit out while y'all driving. Go home and smoke.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna give you this warning. I catch you out here again, you're gonna get the ticket.
Yeah.
Oh man, come on. Man. Nah, this what we gotta do.
What we gotta do.
It's like alcohol. Now if I catch you again,
yeah, that's your ass.
Yeah.
Cause I done gave you a chance.
I can see that being a lot more better.
Yeah.
Now, while they at work and on duty now.
Yeah, that's a different ball game.
That's a whole different ball game. But yeah, I mean, shit, teachers got to do it.
Yep.
And police interact with people in a way worse way.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Just because they're the police and people wouldn't give them the fucking attitude.
Yep.
You know? So shit, them niggas get this. Well, congratulations to that shit.
Yeah, that's why
like
they took it a step further.
Shit, now stop with the job testing piss and shit.
Yeah, the people live, and we are on to Florida, man.
Are we on Florida, man?
I think so.
Okay. Well, I got beer bath.
Yeah.
Okay.
Florida, man. How many you got?
I got 2 of them.
I only got 1.
All right. And like I said, I got a beer bath. It's crazy shit. Florida man is facing charges for allegedly urinating on several cases of beer inside a store.
Oh, shit.
Rockledge police responded to the Hop and Pop convenience store on, looks like Easter Boulevard, on April 16th. It says an arrest affidavit says a 61-year-old man walked into the store and tried entering the restroom. It was locked. That's when the man allegedly approached the store's beer cave, unzipped his pants, and started urinating on several cases of beer.
Dirty motherfucker.
The store owner told cops about 6 cases of beer worth $113.36 were damaged and unable to be sold. The unexpected moment was caught on the store's surveillance cameras along with the man's license plate. So they contacted the man on Wednesday, April 24, 20, and arrested him on a misdemeanor charge
pissing on shit
of criminal mischief.
Dirty motherfucker. Well, my Florida man goes to Mr. Melvin George Townsend III.
What a name.
Of Punta Gorda, Florida. He is the man that got beat up by Mike Tyson the other day.
He's from Florida.
Yes. Fucked me up when I dug into who he was. I said perfect. Perfect.
I didn't know that because I sure didn't have him.
Yeah, Melvin George Townsend III from Punta Gorda, Florida, is the man that harassed Mike Tyson on a JetBlue flight until he pissed off Champ bad enough that he beat him the fuck up.
He whooping his ass.
Hey, over the seat.
Yeah.
He was holding his hands down and
dude was lumped up and scarred up.
So yeah, that's my Florida guy, man. Mr. Melvin. What would make you, bro? I don't give a fuck how old Mike Tyson gets, my nigga.
I ain't fucking with him.
They said the nigga's like a super criminal though. The dude who did it.
Yeah.
He's just a troublemaker.
All because he wanted an autograph.
Yeah.
Mike told him no.
You know what I'm saying? No, I'm trying to chill.
Like if I was him, I'd just be like, "Hey, Mike Tyson," reach out for a fist bump and kept on going. Mm-hmm. Shit. I know how that nigga is. So shit. Even if you refuse the fist bump, well, I salute you, my guy, and keep on going. You know what I mean? Yeah. I ain't fucking with Mike Tyson.
No, bro.
He let the tiger out the cage all the time, man.
Listen, man. Sometimes you just gotta leave people the fuck alone. And I understand, like. celebrities are not like they're at your beck and call. Man, them is people too.
Hell yeah.
So if that motherfucker like respectfully tell you like, hey, not right now.
Leave him alone. I would.
Yeah.
Shit, I ain't fucking with him.
It'd be like when you see motherfuckers like out with their family, people go over and fuck with me. Man, I'm with my family, bro.
Like Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
Rick James, bitch. Said Mickey Mouse came up to him.
Rick James, bitch. But yeah, that's my Florida man. Man, he got stomped out.
All right. This next one goes to two Florida women. It's Dania Shia Swabata, she's 42, and Jocelyn Bryant is 31. Florida bride and caterer accused of lacing wedding food with marijuana. The bride and her caterer were arrested for allegedly lacing food at the wedding with marijuana. The Seminole County Sheriff's Office charged Danya and Jocelyn with culpable negligence, delivery of marijuana, and violating Florida's Anti-Tampering Act. They said that Swoboda met with Brian to discuss the food options at her wedding.
Yeah.
And that Swoboda agreed to allow Brian to lace the food with cannabis.
Oh, wow.
The wedding guests were not told the food contained marijuana.
Motherfucker just hiding a bitch.
And several became sick and had to be hospitalized. One woman became paranoid and unruly while in the emergency room and had to be given medication to calm down. It says when another guest confronted Swoboda about the food, she acted excited and admitted that it contained marijuana. However, when another wedding guest texted her from the hospital about the situation, she replied, "We have no idea."
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
They confiscated samples of the food. Well, excuse me, investigators confiscated samples of the food and sent them to a lab for testing. The lab test confirmed the marijuana was found in the lasagna.
Wow.
They also said that guests took drug tests that came back positive for THC.
Yeah, there ain't no shit you do to nobody, bro.
Yeah, both the caterer and the bride posted bond and were released until their arraignment in June.
Yeah, idiots. There ain't no shit you do, man. You don't
do people like that.
You don't know what their beliefs are on the shit.
Right.
You don't know. Like me personally, I'm allergic to marijuana.
That's why I was about to say that too.
I'm allergic to this shit. I'd have been in the hospital.
Right.
Then second, let's say you're not allergic to this shit and you don't even really realize it happened, but you got a job where you're a forklift driver or a truck driver or anything else, and something happens,
accident,
and you go.
You have to go.
You remember we had a story on here a few months back. The women failed the drug test because of there's a bagel shop or some shit that they went and got breakfast.
The poppy seeds or something
remember
like
the shit?
That? Yeah.
But they had used THC in the shit.
Yeah.
And everybody was failing the drug test, and come to find out the people at the motherfucking restaurant wasn't telling them they was putting THC in the shit.
Yeah.
And these motherfuckers was losing their livelihood. Like, that's a choice I have to goddamn it make. You don't get to make that for me.
You don't get to make that. You need to tell people on disclosure about what's going on. But yeah, I know there was a law for tampering like that.
Yeah.
That's code.
Yeah.
What these dumb motherfuckers.
Motherfuckers, these idiots, man.
Florida people. Florida man.
Florida people different, bro. They're different, bro. I don't understand what they be doing.
Hell yeah.
I think that's it for Florida people.
Yeah, that's it for them.
It's time for them
melanated mags.
For the melanated mags. I only got one.
I only got one myself. It's kind of lengthy though, but it's not that lengthy.
I got a quick one. You want me to go first and knock them out?
Yeah.
It's a father and son duo that have father and son duo create the first black-owned baby food and canned vegetable brand.
Okay.
Good, spelled Goode.
Mm-hmm.
Good Foods is a black family-owned company based out of Chicago since 2003. The Johnson family has dedicated their lives and careers to providing the highest quality beans and vegetables to our communities. All products are non-GMO, non-sugar added, plus everything is WIC approved.
That's what's up.
Look out for good foods in your local Kroger, Jewel, Oscar, Meyer, and Walmart. If you can't find them in stores, customers can now order them on Walmart.com.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Need more shit like that out here in the
Facts. Especially, because I've been under the belief for a long time that a lot of these food companies do certain shit to foods that they know, I won't even just say our community consumes, but
just everybody.
The, lower.
Oh, yeah.
That shit doing their poison, bro. Like a lot of shit.
Yeah.
So it's
that's
good.
why when you go to the store, you see everything that's good for you on the outside.
Yeah.
If it's not on the outside wall, it's not really good for you.
This is true.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And then that shit about low shelf, high shelf.
Yep.
Anything on the high shelf is more healthier for you than what's on the lower shelf.
Yep. Nah, you right.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, right, dog. It's the psychology they play with us on that shit, man.
You right.
That's terrible.
Huh. I ain't think about that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, you right.
I got this goes out to a black woman by the name of Tracy Mears. It says black woman named valedictorian 38 years after high school snub.
I saw that.
You saw it?
She had to share it with her white counterpart.
Mm-hmm.
In like 88 or some shit.
84.
84.
Yeah, it says Tracy Mears was 17 when she topped her class at Springfield High in 1984, paving the way to become the school's first black valedictorian. However, the same year, the school chose instead to honor the year's top performers rather than traditional valedictorian and salutatorian titles.
He said, nah, we can't give it to her.
Right.
We got to do some other shit.
And it says, due to that change, Mears was declared a top student alongside Heather Russell, a white student. Mears was finally recognized as a valedictorian of her graduating class following a screening of the new documentary No Title for Tracy, which I never heard of. It was directed by Illinois filmmaker Maria Ansley. The documentary tells the story of systematic racism in America. Now a legal scholar at Yale College of Law, Mears told the Journal Register that she had a lot of trepidation about coming back here and meeting my 17-year-old self. So my first reaction is that it's incredibly gratifying, but it's also a lot to process, Mears added. It's the metaphor of a dry sponge. When you pour a bunch of water on a dry sponge, it takes a while to soak it up.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, bro. They did her dirty.
Yeah, they did her dirty. I'm glad they came back around and tried to wrong their little right, though. I mean, tried to right their wrong.
Right their wrong after a documentary came out.
Yeah,
about
you know how that go. They was all good with this shit happening, and then motherfuckers talking about it. They go, oh shit, wait a minute.
Oh, I'm sorry. I do have another one. This is kind of an honorary Black Excellence.
I got an honorary too.
I do not know this man's name. This is from Vegas, man. So there's a dispensary down there called The Reef.
Okay.
And when we first went there back in 2019, which is my first time going, the security dude was like cool than a motherfucker.
Okay.
You know, every other place, like, security was just normal. They wasn't talking to you or nothing. But this dude was actually talking to us, telling us what goes on and how to, go about doing things and shit. So when I went back this year, a couple of days ago, I noticed that, I'm like, damn, this dude look familiar. You know what I'm saying?
It was the security nigga?
The security dude, yeah.
Okay.
And so he did the same thing when we came the first time. He was talking to us. We was like, we don't know what we want to get yet. He was like, oh, y'all cool just standing right there. He was actually cool about it. You know what I'm saying? Until the other little dickhead dude came around talking other shit. But anyway, so upon my leaving and stuff, I looked at him again. I was like, because he was talking to me again, like, hey, man, you have a good night, just that, the other. And I was like, hey, bro, can I ask you a question? He was like, yeah. I was like, was you working here in 2019? And he was like, yeah, I had just started.
Mm-hmm.
I said, okay, that's what's up, man. I was like, I remember you because of how cool you was. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to make sure you were the same person. I don't know your name. And shit, and I was like, you see millions of people. So, and he was like, yeah, man, let me tell you one thing, though. When you met me, I had just started. And, that's when whatever. But he said now, 3 years later, I'm the head of the security here. You know what I'm saying?
Good shit, bucko.
So that's why I want to give a melanated mag out to him, man. You know what I'm saying? He works at the Reef Dispensary. You know what I'm saying? Not no commercial for them, not no ad, but that's where he's at if y'all ever go out there. Cool to the motherfucker.
Hell yeah. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to the cool ass security nigga.
Hell yeah.
My little honorary is my damn son, boy. Shout out to my son. That nigga is kicking ass and taking names on that track.
Shout out to Boss Man. That's what's up.
Hey, he's whooping ass in track. 100 and 200, nigga. He ain't got first and second all over this motherfucker. He ain't got no lower than second place the whole season so far.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Shit. Especially to be, you know what I'm saying, as young as he is doing what he's doing.
Yeah, because he's in elementary, but they bust him to the middle school. He runs for the middle school.
Yeah. See, that's cool, motherfucker, man.
Shout out to my boy. He's my honorary. Bill Casper and his athletic abilities. Hopefully he gonna get it big. I'm doing something. I don't need no whole bunch of money. He can just make sure you got a daddy quarters at your crib.
Right.
And I want like a new Escalade or some shit.
I feel you on that.
That's it. Hit this nigga with the shit.
Yeah, he just pummeled the alligator on the golf course.
He trying to get that motherfucker to move a little bit. He right there watching him. My bad, y'all. We watching Sports Center. Nigga just hit an alligator with a golf club. At this Zerkage Classic in New Orleans. Well, that makes sense why it's a fucking alligator there.
Yeah. Shit.
All right, man. Well, you know what time it is, brother.
For them weekly fecals.
Fakes.
I got
fakes. I got two.
All right.
Let me start off.
Yeah, go ahead.
I got you, bro.
I ain't got none that did too much.
I got
nothing.
Got a lot of rape going on. First one goes to he's an actor by the name of Kalan Walker.
Okay.
He's best known for his role. Did you see the new Superfly movie?
Yeah.
So you know that nigga?
Oh, the hater?
The hater.
Yeah.
From the White Squad or whatever.
The hater.
Yeah. Well, turns out that
he's actually a hater.
He's worse than that. He turns out that he's right. He's been telling women, the normal. I introduce him to Drake, and then he gets a hold of them and
aggressively
rapes them, and then records it, and has been blackmailing them with putting the tape out as like a sex tape instead of a rape tape. Finally, before it came for, he's facing over 100 years. He's been arrested for multiple. He's been found guilty of being a serial rapist.
Damn.
He just hasn't been sentenced yet.
I knew he was a hater. I can just tell by his face.
Yeah, you know exactly who he was. The hater off Superfly.
It's terrible.
The one that shot that girl Yeah.
That's fucked up though, man. How you gonna... You a movie star. Well, not a star, but you was in movies.
Yeah, he's a goddamn serial rapist.
And you running around here raping people, telling them you can help them meet Drake.
Yep.
Well, I guess he likes stripes over checks. Because that's what he got. Nothing but a whole bunch of stripes.
In other news.
Roxanne Reed. No, excuse me, not Reed. Record. Yeah. Roxanne Record. She's 53. Titles of this article goes: Girl 4 dies after grandma forced her to drink bottle of whiskey while mom watched.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Girl 4 years old dies after grandma forced her to drink bottle of whiskey while the mom watched.
Why?
I don't know. It says 4-year-old girl just died after her grandmother forced her to drink a bottle of whiskey. Roxanne Record, 53, was arrested on Friday, and so was her daughter, 29-year-old Kasia Record, who allegedly watched as the child drank the alcohol. The child's cause of death was acute alcohol poisoning, according to the East Baton Rouge Parish Coroner's Office. She has been identified as China Record. China reportedly had a blood alcohol level of 0.680%, more than 8 times Louisiana's driving limit for adults.
What the fuck?
Yeah, both the mother and the grandmother have been charged with first-degree murder.
Yeah, put them motherfuckers under the jail.
I didn't know I had more. Let's see here. Okay, first responders had reached the Record's home already, but they were unsuccessful in reviving the child. Says the mother and grandmother were angry because they believed the child had drank alcohol from a bottle of whiskey that was on the counter. Probably what any little kid would fucking do.
So they didn't took the make him smoke the whole carton of cigarettes thing and did it with whiskey.
Yeah.
And then killed the baby.
Yep. That's what it says. It says that's when the grandmother allegedly forced her to drink the rest of the bottle, which was possibly more than halfway full. So we don't know what type of bottle this is, though. It says the little girl reportedly was forced to drink the bottle while on her knees in the hallway. Her mother was present but failed to intervene.
Wow.
Oh, so she admits to it. She said Roxanne reportedly told detectives she messed up and wanted to take full responsibility. Good for her. Adding that she went too far and ruined everyone's life.
Yeah.
And it says it comes after... well, that's something else about something else. But yeah, that shit's messed up, man. Drink this whole bottle of whiskey since you want to take a taste.
You ready for mine?
Yes, sir.
Ex-teacher's aide convicted of sodomizing second grader at school. And he's a nigga.
Oh, God.
He's a nigga, bro.
He sodomized a kindergartner?
And a second grader.
That's not better, but...
Jurors on Thursday convicted a former teacher's aide of sodomizing a second grade student in 2015 and exposing him to the AIDS virus. Oh, shit. I didn't read this before Oh, okay. The jurors found Deontay Taylor, 39, of some part of St. Louis County, guilty of 3 counts of sodomy and 1 count of knowingly exposing someone to HIV. A separate case accusing Taylor of trying to arrange the murder of the boy, his mother, and his grandmother is pending. God damn! The boy was a student at Lusher Elementary in Hazelwood School District, and he testified Tuesday that Taylor pulled him out of his music class the afternoon of November 13, 2015, took him to the bathroom and then to a vacant classroom where he showed him pornographic videos on a cell phone and made the boy give him oral sex and then raped him. I didn't know what to say. The boy now 14 and in the 8th grade, said to the court, I didn't know what to do. He said Taylor then led him back to class and that his classmates asked him what was wrong. He wouldn't tell them, but told his mother that afternoon that Taylor had sexually assaulted him. The boy's mother testified that she was furious and wanted to get a knife and a gun and go to the school and the police, but went to the police instead. Words can't explain the anger and pain that I felt, she said. The boy's mother said her son has received mental health care since he was 3.
Damn.
He has been diagnosed with autism, optical some type of disorder, attention deficit disorder, and was in the special school district of St. Louis County at the time of the attack. So he was in a special school because he had problems.
Right.
And this sick nigga
took advantage of that shit.
Engaged and exposed the little nigga to AIDS. And then apparently tried to put a hit out on the boy, the mother, and the grandmother.
She should have took that gun and that knife to that school.
Boy, Mr. Deontay Taylor of St. Louis, nigga, I hope they put your ass somewhere deep and dark and fiery. You sick bitch. I didn't realize that was going to be that rough.
No.
I did. I read the headline and took the pictures and kept it moving. I just knew it was going to be a good one. I didn't realize it was going to be like that.
That's crazy. Well,
that was a dark note.
Yeah, that was a real dark one. I got Sean Higgins. Ohio man allegedly killed man, cut off thumb to use his phone. Dumped body in Indiana.
Oh shit.
Says here from the Randolph County, Indiana, a 25-year-old man was arrested after allegedly killing his roommate and dumping the man's body in Indiana. Wow. Says on Thursday, April 14th, approximately 8:31 a.m., 25-year-old Easton Ho, sounds like an Asian,
does,
was reported missing. Ho's roommates reportedly told authorities Ho sent strange messages to them at like 2:45 in the morning.
That old game.
Yeah. Additionally, Ho did not show up for work the next morning in Miamisburg, Ohio. Police say they suspected foul play after Ho's vehicle was located near Kettering around 6:30 p.m. They interviewed Ho's roommate, Sean Higgins, and he admitted to killing Ho. Higgins was reportedly arrested and charged with aggravated murder, abuse of corpse, tampering with evidence, theft, receiving stolen property, and he was booked in the Miami County Jail. It says he allegedly cut off the victim's thumb so he could access Ho's cell phone.
To send him texts and shit.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, he's trying to get the story together.
Yeah. It says April 15th, authorities in Indiana found Ho's remains near a bridge in Greenville Creek near the Indiana-Ohio state line.
Wow.
Search teams reportedly found additional evidence in the water as well as the body. It says the remains were brought to the Randolph County Coroner's Office to confirm Ho's identity, and the additional evidence was turned over to investigators in Ohio.
God damn, Jack. All right.
And they don't have no other motive on it. That's the fucked up part. It's like he just
snapped and killed that man.
Snapped and killed his roommate. That's why you gotta watch who you live with.
Yeah, no facts.
Shit.
Facts.
You got a background check on you, motherfucker.
Yeah, I say I've only had one roommate in my like adult life, and that was my nigga. So, and we was cool before we went and got a crib. So.
Right. And I had one roommate myself, and that was my cousin, so that was it.
Yeah.
I didn't have to worry about it. Plus, we was on two opposite ends of the being in the house spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, which worked out perfect.
Well, shit, PM.
Yeah, that's another one, bro.
47 down to 2.
46.
46.
46.
See, you did it. 47
you
shit.
Did. This was called take it for a test drive.
Take it for a test drive.
Shit, get them all pregnant up in the crib.
Like and subscribe.
Like, subscribe, do all that good shit. We catch y'all on the next week.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
See y'all next time.
All right, y'all have a good one.
Have a good one. Peace, peace.